Good morning. I hope you're doing well. I'm coming at you from our library in our house. It's a nice, quiet place. So I thought I would talk to you a little bit more about what's been on my mind lately in regards to businesses and small business owners and people who are just trying to get through this uncertain time. So I saw a really great quote in regards to small businesses, and that was pivot, don't pause. Okay, so in regards to your social media for your business, you're trying to figure out probably what to do right now. Well, my best advice to you was put into words, and that is pivot, don't pause. So when I talk about that, I want you to think about these questions, and that will help you figure out what to do in this time. So the first question you want to ask yourself is, can I really afford to pause right now? Probably not. I know that it's weird because so many things are uncertain. And that's why, as opposed to just pushing and putting a halt to everything, is to instead of pausing is to pivot. Okay. And that means to offer what you have to your customer, but in a different way. Okay. So this is going to make you have to get out of your normal routine and get a little bit more creative. The next question you want to ask yourself is this something that my customer needs right now? The answer could be yes, and the answer could be no. And that both answers are okay. The first answer to yes is if they can, then think about how you can reach out to them in a heartfelt, meaningful way. But just make sure that you avoid that selling, okay? Because no one wants to be sold to. The answer, if it's no, that's okay too. So how can you provide that value for your customer in a different way right now? Okay, so those are a couple questions you want to ask yourself. And then the other thing you want to ask yourself is, how can I show up at this time? How can I show up for my customer? How can I be there for them? And how do I want to be perceived at this time? I think personally, for marketing in general, you don't ever want to drop off, okay, when times like this happen, and then pick back up. It's like, what happened to that business over this time? Continue to be there, continue to show up for your customer, but it's just in a different way, okay? So think about what they need right now. What does your customer need? Step out of yourself, step out of your business and your functions, and think about what your customer needs right now and how you can provide that value, okay? So it's always, anytime, it's always about providing value. If you want to talk about it more, I'm happy to help you learn how to pivot. I don't want you to, slow that momentum that you have going on with your business. So we're all in this together, and I really want to help you. I want to help you succeed regardless of the time of year or the season or this crazy ebb and flow that we're in right now. So that's all. And now my dog sees a squirrel in a tree. Do you see a squirrel? You see a squirrel? You see it? Okay, I'll take that as a sign. I'm signing off. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. We're gonna go see about a squirrel in a tree. Thanks. Rocky, do you see a squirrel? You see a squirrel?